So, the Storm Prediction Center has put out their first moderate risk of 2025, which will be in Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. So, this looks to be pretty severe. I think they're actually going to put a high risk out there. But here are the states that will be affected by this storm system that comes through. I think it will be a squall line. Alrighty, if you live in any of these towns, you need to be weather aware tomorrow. This looks to be pretty bad because they might put out a high risk pretty soon. They might expand that moderate risk more down south and then put it on a high risk in Missouri and Illinois, like at that area. But if you live in one of these towns, be weather aware tomorrow, I think afternoon. No, night, something like that. We already know what enhanced risk can do, but that might not be as severe, but it's still severe, so take precautions. Pause the video, read these towns. Slight doesn't mean any difference. I mean, I don't know if you listened to my other video a couple videos ago, but like I said, slight risks can still have big tornadoes, have significant wind and hail threats in them. Anyways, let's move on. Like I said earlier, I think a squall line will move through, but here's a supercell composite. There will be supercells down up near Missouri. Yeah, Missouri, not Mississippi, sorry. Illinois, Arkansas. There will be a bunch of severe weather. You need to be ready for this date, which is going to be tomorrow by the time I'm releasing this video. Here's the composite reflectivity. That is going to be a squall line that moves through up north. And there will be a little bit of like a cluster, I think clusters of storms a little bit more down south. I think this one will be more tornadic than the other one. The other one was more windy. It had a hatched 45% chance for significant wind and a hatched 15 for hail and a hatched 10 for tornadoes. Today, it's still far out to see what it is, but right now it's a hatched 45% chance for just severe weather in general, which makes me think it'll be more tornadic than hail and wind. Here is the supercell composite for this day. It's about almost 20. That's what I'm saying. This date is going to be more tornadic than the other day. The other one was about I'd say 11 or 12. No, wait, I was wrong. It's like 9 or 10. And this is almost 20, which means you're gonna have a lot of severe weather down here near. I think this is the Dixie Alley. This is going to be a cluster of storms instead of a squall line. They look very unorganized, but yes, they will be. By the time this date comes, be weather aware. Alright, this is nothing related to severe weather, but there is a really, really high fire risk tomorrow for central Oklahoma down to northern Texas. So if you live in these areas, the wind will be really, really, really high, which brings the risk for fires up. So if you live in more of a rural area, you need to be watching out for fires because it's going to be very, very windy and dry tomorrow in the Central Plains.